Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylescape here, back with your daily dose of Tylescape gaming. I know I missed these past 2 days. I'm actually really sorry about that, but I mean, hell, I've been sleeping every night for like 4 or 5 hours. So every once in a while, I have these sleeps that are pretty much like me catching up to the sleep that I haven't gotten, I guess. So yeah, man, I'll sleep for like 8, 9 hours sometimes at night, and then when I wake up, it's like shit. I have no fucking time to make a video, edit the video, and then upload the video to YouTube before I have to go to work. But tonight, I woke up a bit early. Definitely woke up a bit earlier than I was used to.
Hmm. This has been quite profitable. Maybe I should hunt down more mercenaries. I should
Now
be
I
careful.
just
High security here.
Is there anybody else? Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, hell no. Anyway, I'll do that one. Where is it? Track quest, huh? Quest. Okay, here's something.
Fire! Shit! Out! No, 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 no! Ah, shit!
Walk away. You don't want to see what's going on in here. Oh shit, what the fuck? Did she leave? No, but she can't see me do this. Just don't fucking say shit, and we're not gonna have a problem. Find the ancient steel. Whatever.
They'll be on high alert here.
I did not mean to go there. Don't even care to be there. That looks cool. Iron. That's it. Okay.
Let's go.
It's not anywhere near me, is it? I don't think so. Let me see. Map. Okay. Oh, here he is. Oh, he is 290 meters away from me. Not doing that, but okay. No, is he in this compound?
Off we go.
I don't know what that was.
Ella.
He very well might just be like inside of these compounds. I'm hoping not. Okay, he's not.
Ella.
But how do I kill this dog? Jesus, bro. That was terrible. It's just whining. Oh my god, that's so bad. Nope, nope. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Okay.
You catch the latest gossip? We're being sent to guard the shipment of spearheads. Huh. We need a bit more steel. Trip all over ourselves, most likely.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, he like barely touched me.
Great.
Okay, probably not a guy I should go against. So let's move to the next guy.
No! Put it out! Out! They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. I don't know if there's anybody else over here. Everybody's all like, Jesus Christ! My guy, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, hey. I was going to... 1 second. Level 35? Bruh, what type of fucking... Oh my god, these are crazy. What type of fucking bounties do they have me for? But yeah. No, I was gonna say,
Come on. Come on.
um, fuck. Since I missed these past days, that I was going to share with you guys a bit of story. Figured make it a special video. Yeah, since I missed all this time. So, yeah. I mean, hell, I got a bit of story to tell you guys. I always got a little bit of a story in my mind. But, yeah, let me tell you guys a story about this fucking, what do I call it? I guess the craziest chick that I ever met. So, let me tell you guys. I'll say, I don't want to give out too much information. Oh my god. You know what? Whatever. But yeah, I don't want to give out too much information. Because, you know, it's... You know, I'll just let the fucking wolves destroy these guys. So... Oh, you're gonna tease me, huh? Okay, I'm sorry. But anyways, I have this story about the craziest chick that I've ever fucking met. And I think, I've told this story once before on this channel, I believe. I mean, hell, I started out with all of these stories. So, I think I've told a lot of fucking stories on these channels. But, yeah, I wasn't really, it was kind of like a different time back then. I wasn't doing gameplay videos. I wasn't getting very much attraction. Nothing like that. So, I feel like sometimes it's kind of just due or whatever to kind of show. Wait, what? But yeah, I feel like it's kind of just due to share some of these stories again now that I have more people listening to me. So, yeah, the story about the craziest chick I've ever met. There's this chick I met in Montana. I'm not gonna be all specific about it because, I'm not here to call anybody out or, get myself in trouble saying somebody's name. It's all, it's all cool over here. I don't think I'm ever gonna be caught in an incident like that where I said too much. But yeah, so there was this chick. I used to hang out with her.
Come on.
That is not my horse. Now this is my
Let's move.
fucking horse. You're just some common. You're some common ass horse. This horse right here, I spent a lot of time with this motherfucker. I'm sorry, I keep on going.
That's what I'm looking for.
I keep on going back and forth between a lot of shit. But, so the craziest chick that I've ever met was this chick. I met her in Montana. And at first she just seemed like a pretty cool person. A bit of high energy. Which, if anybody knows anything about me, I'm the exact opposite. I like to go out, talk to people, whatever, socialize. It's always good to socialize, but I'm really not that big into talking to people. Meeting new people, cool. And, I'll do it most of the time. Whenever it's necessary, I'll do it. But, so, yeah, this chick was, like, really outgoing. And it kind of, like, opened up something new, I guess, something I wasn't used to. But yeah, so her and I start talking, we start getting along, everybody's kind of like, oh damn, this chick is fucking crazy and all this. Like they're like, man, do you really want to like be associating with her? And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. She seems like a good person. She seems like a cool person, and that she was. But like the the more we started hanging out, the more I kind of started to question her in a way because like she would act like really fucking weird, and I think she told me at one point that like she gets that way when she doesn't take her pills. And
This must be where the Athenians keep their war chest. I should use Icaros to find what I need.
wait, wasn't that a chest right there? Fuck yeah. Another chest. Okay. Sorry about this. So, yeah, this chick, I'm pretty damn sure she like told me, she's all like, yeah, so, I'm just a little bit crazy some days and I don't take my meds. And I'm like, oh, understandable, when aren't we crazy when we don't take our meds? But like the more I met this chick, the more like crazier and crazier she seemed. And I'm assuming it's because of her like not taking her meds anymore. So yeah, like she I guess like she kind of got tired of it all, and she met this doctor, and the doctor was all like, "Oh my God, these meds that they have you on is absolutely crazy. Like they shouldn't have you on these types of meds." The fucking doctor was just as much of a fucking kook as she was, pretty much. And but yeah, that's was his pretty much response to it all. He's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they have you on these pills. I'm gonna take you off of these pills immediately," which is one of the worst things that you could do. Let me tell you, a lot of people talk about, oh, meds are so bad and all of this shit. Well, you know what's worse? You know what's worse than fucking taking meds? Not taking meds that you're supposed to. Some people, there's certain types of medication that they're supposed to take. And it's fucked up for doctors to just be like, oh, you shouldn't be taking those types of meds because, I've seen it affect this person that way. When they don't even know that person. Like, they don't know shit about that person, but they're these trusted, medical doctors that are supposed to tell you. All right, I should say that you're supposed to put your trust in. So, one doctor says one thing, and then this new doctor that, she doesn't even know, is all like, oh, you shouldn't be taking that. Even though, like I said, he doesn't even fucking know her. Like, doctors that don't know you shouldn't be commenting on the meds that you take. Another doctor has spent, hours and hours kind of diagnosing you to give you these types of medications for another doctor just to say, oh, you don't need those. Those are fucking terrible medications. Anyways, so that's what happens to her. She goes to this doctor and she's telling me about this. She's all like, oh, this doctor right here, he told me that I didn't need all these medications. And it's crazy, I feel so much better and all this. And, I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, yeah, that's cool and all. But, I hope you realize that you actually do need those medications. Like, you very much actually need them, no matter how much, some random fucking doctor that you just met tells you that you don't need them. You're probably going to fucking need them. And, I tried telling her that, but of course she was like, oh no, everything's fine. Like, I'm not gonna, or, what the fuck did she say? She's like, oh yeah, everything's fine. I'm just gonna listen to this doctor right here that knows what he's talking about. And it's like, oh my God, like this is a bad fucking idea. 112. Oh, hey, that's better than mine. So, but yeah. Anyways, needless to say, she got on these fucking meds at this, or she got off of these meds that the other doctor had her on, and she was like, "Oh, I feel so much great," but like, I don't know, dude. She just started doing like these like weird ass things, and I was just like, "Yo, are you sure that you're good? You're acting pretty fucking erratic and all this. Like, you're acting pretty fucking crazy." And yeah, like she just kept on acting more and more crazy to the point where it was pretty much like her downfall at this weird moment where she comes up to me and she's all like, "Oh my God, you need to read about this. Like this is absolutely crazy." She's all like, "I've been feeling these symptoms lately, and I searched them up on the internet, and this is what the symptoms say, or this is what the internet says." And I'm like, okay, you probably shouldn't be listening to what the internet says. But I read this thing, and it was very vague. But that's the thing about all these, online medical shit, is that they're very vague to fit, a lot of situations. But yeah, I was like, okay, this right here says, that you're facing these symptoms, and like she's like, "Oh yeah, those are the symptoms that I have." And then I'm like, okay, but at the same time, it also says that it's rare that you're gonna die. At the as I was saying, at the same time, you're freaking out saying that you're gonna die and all this shit. I wouldn't assume that just yet. Like, there's nothing that says for certain that you're going to fucking die. It's, just it says in very rare situations. But I just think at that point she really didn't have the ability to make up, what was serious and what wasn't. Or, kind of like what was placebo. Because I think a lot of what she was feeling was just this placebo. Because, she got in this mood of fuck the doctors. I don't fucking trust any of them. None of them are right for me. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want to fucking die. Oh my God, I have like a sliver of fucking health. Oh my God, look at that, bro. No fucking health at all. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. But anyways, so yeah, she starts saying like, "Oh, I have these symptoms. I'm gonna die. All this." And I'm just like, "No, now hold up. It doesn't exactly say that. It says all these symptoms, which are vague symptoms, that there's a possibility that you'll die." So I wouldn't go as extreme to just assume that. But of course, she just assumes all of this. She's all like, "No, Jacob, like, you don't understand. Like, I'm going to die from this, all this shit." And so she goes on this whole thing that it's like, yeah, anyways, she goes on this whole thing where she thinks that she's gonna die, and yeah, she just starts doing like all this crazy stuff. Like, at one point, what is it? They found they were doing like bed checks on her and shit, cause where I'm at they do that. Like, they kind of have like these staff members that kind of like, search your shit, make sure you don't have anything in it. Anyways, I'm not gonna get too specific into that, but yeah, they start they look under her bed pretty much to see, how clean everything is, and there's a fucking pentagram under her bed. And like everybody's like, "Hey, yo, like, what have you been doing? Like, what is this? Like, this is crazy." And like, she's like, "Oh, it's my religion, I'm allowed to worship what I want." Aaron, which was her RA, and pretty much was in charge of everything that she did at that time, like, Aaron was the guy that kind of like accepted what she can do and what she can't do, or told her that. He kind of made up these rules saying, that, you can and can't do that. She's all like, oh, but Aaron said it was okay. And so they check with this dude, and Aaron's all like, no, I have no idea what's going on. I did not tell this girl that she could draw a fucking pentagram on her fucking bed. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, he's all like, yeah, no fucking way I told this bitch that she could draw a pentagram under her bed. Like, that's weird as fuck. And so it goes on, and she's just acting more and more crazy to the point where, so where I was at was a secluded area, and like, God, explaining all this, I know that it sounds bad. Just know that I wasn't in no mental institution. I just don't want to give away any details about where I was, because that'd be like too specific. So, yeah, I don't want to give away too much information as to like where I was and all this, because I don't think that they'd like that very much if I just called them out or whatever. But, so, yeah, anyways. Yeah, she goes crazy, and there's these medical trips that we do. Like, there's like these trips that we do into town, and you have to sign up for them because they're so scarce. And, like most of the time, it's not exactly like some emergency, but it's like, uh, if you think you need to go to the doctors, you sign up for this shit. And like once a week they're all like, okay, you could go on this trip, or you could go on the trip next week. But yeah, she doesn't sign up for any of these trips, but she one day just like hops in the fucking van to go on this trip that they were bringing a bunch of people. Funny enough, this trip, this is so funny, they were actually bringing them to the eye doctor. They're bringing these guys to the fucking eye doctor, and they bring them in this van, and she just randomly hops in the van, which isn't, there's just something that you just couldn't do. You couldn't just walk up in there. And so they're all like, it doesn't say here that you're supposed to be on this trip. I think you're confused. Yeah, they're all like, I think you're confused. And she's all like, oh, there's. She's all like, oh, there's, yeah. What did she say? She's like, no, there's no confusion about it. I'm sick, all this shit. I'm gonna fucking die. Like, she was telling all this shit. She's like, yeah, if you don't take me to the hospital, yeah, if you don't take me to the hospital, I'm going to fucking die. And like she's just saying like all of this crazy ass shit. Yeah, she's just saying all this crazy shit. Like, imagine like you're a bus driver, or like you're a van driver, and you're given specific instructions not to just let anybody in this van. Like, it's only supposed to be people that are on this list, and then some random ass chick goes up in there like, oh, I'm gonna die, I need to go to the fucking doctors, blah blah blah. And bro, like, I mean, number one, like, that'd just be crazy. Number two, you're just confused as hell because you're not even going. Like, yeah, you're not even going to the fucking doctors. You're going to the eye doctors, which is the funniest shit ever. You know, like, bro, you're not even planning on going to the doctors. That just, it just makes me laugh, kind of, to think about it. And so, yeah, he tries to explain that to her. He's just like, but we're not even going to the doctors. Like, we're going to the eye doctors. And like, she's like, oh, I don't care. I need to go to the hospital. Like, I'm gonna fucking die. All this shit. And at that point, they're all like, okay, we need to call the big guy, which is like ah, fuck. What do they call him? He's like the center counselor in a way. They're like, okay, we need to call the center director, my bad. So we need to call the center director and we need to tell him about all this shit that's going on with this girl. And like, whatever he does because this is a serious situation where this girl has lost her fucking mind. How do I set things on fire? Oh, that's how. Okay, so I need to go back to where I was before and then set that thing on fire. Yeah, but my bad. I'm kind of yelling on and off. I'm kind of drunk right now, if you can't tell. Anyways, but yeah, so back to this girl. This girl is going fucking nuts. She's all like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, if you don't help me, all this shit. I have this fucking disease that's killing me right now." Like, she genuinely believed this shit, which is so weird. Like, it's so weird to think that somebody can genuinely think that they're dying, even though like they're actually okay. Like, what they're feeling, it could be, tons of things. It could be just a placebo. It could be withdrawal from medication. It could be so many fucking things. But she associated it as she had this life-threatening disease and that, she was gonna die. So, anyways, they get the center director involved, and the center director was just like, no way in fucking hell that I'm going to have this chick on my center. Like, this girl has lost her fucking mind. Yeah, so, yeah, that's, he's like, this girl has lost her fucking mind and genuinely believes that she's going to fucking die from some random ass disease that she's convinced herself that she has. Obviously, all signs of somebody that's unstable. And so he's all like, I don't want her on my fucking center no more. Like, she's done. I don't want her fucking here. And yeah, that was the end of a girl that, I simply thought was just like a cool friend. Yeah, it turned like really fucking weird. Like, she was going up to these random ass dudes and talking about how like she wants them to fuck her and all this, and then like later on she'd be like, "Oh my god, like that's so atrocious. I would never fucking say that." And all this. It's like, "But you did. You said you said it in front of a fairly large group of people. You took this guy, pulled him aside, and told him how fucking horny you were. Like, you literally told this guy that. And now you're trying to say that you didn't tell him that, and you're trying to get this dude in trouble for something that you told him. So, yeah, it's just like the whole story was just like so crazy. And then, yeah, in the end, it was like, she was kicked out of the program that I was in, and I never fucking saw her again. I think I added her on Facebook. I don't know, but it's like after that, I really had no interest talking to her because, like, she just turned into like such this crazy person. Oh, fuck yeah. That's dope. I finally leveled up. Hell yeah, I could get another ability. What is this? Nah. Multi-shot. Devastating shot. Keep those weapons clean and sharp. Increase warrior damage by 20%. Break small shields. Oh, hell yeah. Now that's useful as fuck. B. Left trigger. No, no. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, so I guess that's how I'm gonna break the shield. What time is it? Uh, I have no idea what's going on right here. This guy doesn't even see me. Yeah, I guess, there's a moral to every story. And the moral of this story is, take your fucking pills. If you, man, let me tell you, if you've been prescribed these pills, and I understand that it's not that easy, because, people, doctors prescribe these pills every fucking day. And, like, yeah, I'll admit that you don't fucking need some of these pills. That's obvious, it's becoming more and more obvious by the day that these people are taking these crazy pills that they don't fucking need. I think, that's apparent. But, I don't think that you should ever switch doctors unless you found out that that doctor was a complete and utter kook. There's a lot to consider when starting a new medication and ending that medication, but a lot of it has to do with how you feel. And You need to register how you're feeling and what's going on around you. If you say to yourself, like, sorry, if you say to yourself, like, oh my God, I'm starting to feel so much better, then that's that. Leave it at that, You start feeling so much better, good. What you don't want to do is you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling so much better. Maybe I should stop taking these pills. Maybe I should start taking this other pill. If pills help you, then they help you. But yeah, that is going to be it for me today, Tylescape Gaming. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.